So last we left off, our adventuring party was rushing through the desert after Yuji and Nobara, chasing the derelict dragon shifters as they stole the egg that held the sun goddess that was recently retrieved after battle obstetrician. And they've now arrived at the cliffs facing the Sucrose Bay, which is wide and vast, and they are faced with a fey creature who's looking at all of them with a sort of curious smirk as she waits for you to respond to her delightful question of, what are you guys doing here? How would you guys like to respond?
We're heading somewhere post office. Where do people go post office here? A bar?
Do you mean like you need to get to the post office?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would like to find out who holds the office of posts.
I was told
Right.
that person can send correspondences to somebody that I need to reach.
Are you guys high?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe so.
Not yet.
Right, so what are you on? Because, like, nobody talks like that.
Out of character, where are Yuji and Nobara and the egg right now?
They're just sitting. They're just sitting on the cliff.
Where? Like next to us?
Yeah, just like right
Not
in front of
far?
you guys. Yeah, not far.
Okay.
They're just chilling.
Misty's just gonna eye her and be like, nobody talks like that.
Oh, well, you've obviously never been here before because everybody talks like me.
Everybody.
Oh.
She's just gonna look over at Augie and whisper under her breath, I don't know if I'm gonna like it here.
Rhea's like probably gone pale, and like cringing. So I'm just gonna lean over to Vitani and be like, see if the children will let you have the egg back.
Okay. Vitani's gonna make her way to the babies and kind of kneel down next to them and just see if she can scoop the egg.
Roll an animal handling.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll against you.
Oh god!
And because
well, I am proficient in animal handling.
you
Let's
are,
see.
but because they're working together, they get +5.
Fuck! Okay.
And it's his DM dice.
I've rolled a 19 plus 3 is a, why can't I math? 22.
Alright, cool. So you reach down, and you see them just sort of like, they're making faces, but they let you have the egg.
Oh.
They don't like
Is
it,
she-
and you can tell that they don't like it, but they let you have it.
Aw. She's gonna scoop the egg and then lean down and give them each a kiss to apologize for taking their egg.
They accept these platitudes.
Excellent. And then she's going to stand and go back to the group with said egg in her hands.
Sugar's just kind of like, well, you guys don't know that she's Sugar. I know that she's Sugar. The Fae is just going to kind of watch you guys and slowly sort of like float around you in a circle. Just kind of like eyeing you up and down, not really saying anything, just kind of like looking at all of you.
Can I help you?
I mean, can you help me? You're in my town. And I don't know why you're dressed like that. It's really not flattering.
Anybody standing near Vitani will feel just the tiniest, quickest little flare of heat off her body.
Uchi is
So
going
I'm
to
just
take
gonna
that
put his
moment
hand-
as she does, just reach for the water rock and sprinkle it on his face. But like not like facially twitch or anything, just the expected, just like click.
It's normal at this point. Zulimar's gonna like put his hand out towards Vitani, like, it's okay. And he's gonna turn to Augie and be like, you said, what was the details about who we were supposed to bring this to?
She mentioned that there's two persons of snake persons in town that would adopt.
Oh, Zulma's gonna turn to this Fae person and be like, "Excuse me, we are looking for this post office person, but we're also looking for some people that are supposed to live here, snake-like in person, and we've been tasked with meeting them. Do you live here? So do you know who these people are?"
The entire time you've been talking, the Fae has stopped in front of you and is just sort of like nodding, like go on. And she eventually goes, I knew you'd get it eventually. So like I know everybody that lives here, and there's no snakes or like people that look like snakes or anything like that live here. But I do know where snake people are. So I can totally help you. But the first thing you guys need to do is not be dressed like that.
We have to be dressed like.
Roll some sort of insight
Wait.
on that.
Aren't we wearing our below clothes?
Yeah, you're wearing your below clothes. Those of you that were, I know some of you weren't.
Oshie's not, because Oshie
I know
doesn't have
Zulamar
below
is.
clothes.
Oshie doesn't have any. I know Zulamar's wearing his like nerd clothes.
Wait, no, Oshie's still wearing the sunglasses that Mist gave him.
Yeah. Roll your insight.
It's plus 18.
All right, what are you exactly trying to incite from this character?
I'm trying to see if she's being honest about knowing where snake people are, if they are in the city or if they live here. I'm trying to tell if she's lying.
You know, you get honesty. You get honesty, but then you get like the end of it, more honesty, but not nice honesty.
I was just gonna go. What do you propose we wear instead?
Well, I mean, you know, you're at a beach, so maybe like some swim trunks or like a wrap or anything that's not gonna make you fucking pass out from heat exhaustion. Do you know how hot it is?
It is rather warm.
We are very aware of how hot it is. We just came through the desert.
Like, the desert's nothing. The desert's the desert. This is the beach. There's wind. You guys are obviously tourists. Why didn't you come in through the tourist entrance?
There's a tourist entrance?
Yeah. And she points across the way, and you see far off in the distance, there's this big sort of hole that leads up, and it's a paved road with lights hanging from it that enters in on the far, far west side of the town.
Unfortunately, we came from a different direction and didn't have much choice in the matter. Where might we procure these swim trunks and wraps?
Well, if you really want to get something tailor-made, I obviously suggest you go to Oath Tailoring.
Would that be ready immediately?
I mean, they have to make it, so you'd have to wait like a minute or two.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes, point us in that direction, please.
Cool. Can I have your name?
I'm Zulma.
Ha! You're stupid!
I'm sorry.
Make
you
excuse
want
me?
to run that by us again?
Zulmar, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. No, Wisdom. I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Out of character, I just gave my name to a fairy.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Like, as soon as she said it, I was like, but Zulimar would have done it with no questions asked. Hold on, let me switch from Discord. Wisdom saving throw.
That gif is everything to me right now.
It's a 13.
13? Okay, let me... Oh, you're fucked. Okay,
great.
cool. Zulamar, you just sit down on the sand. You just sit down.
I just sit, yep. Zulimar's now sitting on the ground. Is he aware that he's sitting on the ground?
Nope.
Okay. What is he aware of right now? Like, what's
Wow,
awareness
you guys,
like?
you guys got taller all of a sudden.
He's just looking up at everyone now.
What just happened?
Oh, like, it's none of your concern. I mean, it wasn't you that did it. So Oath Tailoring is right down there. You're gonna follow this little cliff. Like, it's really steep, so you should probably be careful, because some of you I don't think can fly, so, you know, you're gonna have to walk, because I'm not carrying any of you. So you head down, you're gonna go through that little pathway, you're gonna follow the road, there's like this big water fountain in the middle, and it's on the left, there's this big sign that says Oath Tailoring. I suggest going there. It's a little expensive, but, you know, if you want quality, you want quality.
Great.
Do they accept rocks as payments?
I mean, Oath doesn't really accept rocks. I know some other people do, but Oath doesn't. She kind of specializes in, like... Well, you'll see when you get there. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do I need to roll to see if there's something odd or weird about Zulamar?
I mean, he's sitting in the ground, but Arcana.
Sand?
Sand?
Well, there's the cliff face itself is like, it's like
Oh, it's a rocky.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's definitely
Natural
sitting.
goddamn 20.
Oh!
Never
And
thought I'd
that
see
would
the
make-
day.
And that would make it a 27.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
I know things.
I know things.
Augie with Arcana. I have it written down. Alright, so... You've never really encountered Fae before. You may have heard... No, I don't think you would have heard it. The people that would have heard sort of lore would have been people specifically from Mother Maiden. Not Saint Sister or Brother Bishop. So you know that there's something weird going on, and you feel the magic in the air, and then you look over at Zulamar, and there's a sort of tether around Zulamar's head, Zulamar's shoulders, and Zulamar's wrists. It's a very loose tether, but you see that it is just sort of floating through the air, connected to the little anklet that the Fae has on. And you get the feeling that this is an enthrall spell. Something is tying Zulamar to this Fae.
I'm gonna politely ask that you undo whatever it is you did to our friend there.
No. You can't go around giving people things and then expecting them to give them back when I asked politely. It was given for free. Do you not know how being a fairy works? Don't be rude.
No.
Do you
Okay,
not know how
okay.
being an elf with a short temper works?
Okay, listen,
Undo.
obviously, listen. There are guidebooks down in the valley. They're by the fountain. You can literally just go and ask for one, and it'll give you everything you need to know. This will wear off. God, you guys are so testy.
One moment.
Rhea's gonna just be like, can he come with us?
I mean, when I'm done.
This
Done a
whole time,
lot.
Mist has just been giving this Fae a filthy look as she's been fighting the infernal urge to pick up a rock and whip it at her.
Look, I need a friend to help me with a thing, and you guys obviously volunteered. Well, your friend volunteered.
With what thing?
That's my business.
He's my brother. That makes it my
Okay.
business.
And I own his soul for like the next 20 minutes. Quite literally.
Fucking how?
He gave me his name. Seriously, guidebook down in the valley. I will give him back.
It's literally faster to just open your mouth and answer me.
Oh my god, you're so good at this. You're gonna fit right in. Anyway, I'll be back. Come on, like, whatever your name is. And she's going to start floating off, and Zulmar, you're going to stand up and follow her.
God.
She does. Turns away. Mist is going to slowly pick up that rock and pull her arm back really slowly, like waiting to see if someone's going to stop her. And she's going to be like, we
I
could
don't
probably
think you
kill her.
understand, Fairy. I was asking politely once. Now I'm telling you, you will release our friend now.
The fairy is going to stop and turn around, and her feet are going to touch the ground. I need all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
single one of us?
Yes, there's a specific
Not a hit.
reason.
Is
Do
this
anything.
something I can see?
It's more feel.
We could just kill her.
Oh no, my dice are being slow. Hold on.
Squirrel, you need to move your butt. This is where I roll dice.
Okay.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Zulmar should roll because he's enthralled.
No, Zulmar should not roll.
Okay.
Squirrel,
Don't forget to say it
your
out loud
butt.
too.
Move, please.
22.
Dex is a +1, so that's a 16.
Okay. Everybody? Yeah. Who's rolling for Rhea?
Oh shit.
Roll for
Who
Rhea
is Rhea?
since I can't roll any for myself. I might as well roll for Rhea. Let me get the sheet up. Aha! I roll. You said dex saving throw,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Where?
Had the power god and the other way on my side.
Okay, so if you rolled
21.
okay, so pretty much the only person that feels it would be Augie. The ground around you,
Cannot navigate anything.
you
21.
feel it sort of like the ground beneath your feet tenses. And this fae stops and looks at you
Oh no.
and says, "So here's the thing. This is my town. These are my people. If you try and attack me after you did something that is against the law, or that would be against the law, but pretty much you're following the law. So if you try and go against the law, you will pay consequences that I don't think you are going to understand. So I'm going to go back to sunbathing. Your friend is going to sit here for 20 minutes and put suntan lotion on me. And you guys can make it down to the fountain, and then when your friend is done, either because the 20 minutes are up, or because I'm fully suntan lotioned, I will send him back. I will even do you all the super duper favor of sending him via a Fey wash. So he'll just be there. So you can either chill the fuck out and let me do what I want to do, because this is where I live and this is my fucking domain, or I can kill you. Which I don't want to do, because you guys seem cool. Because, you're cool, you're neat, you're cool, you're chill. And also you've got, like, I don't know, a god. And I do still have to tell you where you need to find the people that are, like, doing whatever. But you should totally get changed, because you're so totally gonna overheat. And I'm looking out for you!
I think we should just do what she says.
Literally, how hard was it to just say you needed someone to put suntan lotion on you? That's all I was asking.
Again, stay book.
You know what? Fine.
Johnny, no, let's go.
Rhea's gonna also encourage Vitani away.
Fine. I'm going.
Zillo,
I'm
be
going.
back.
He's coming back.
Then Rhea's just gonna point out, but if our friend is not back when you say, we will have to find you.
And that's totally fair. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that I am not the type of person that goes against deals. And I will make a deal with you. I will give your friend back. Because I am not a terrible person. I'm wonderful. Ask anybody. And she's going to lay down on a towel that she sort of waves into the existence and lay under an umbrella and pull out a bottle of suntan lotion and hand it to Zulamar.
Zulamar's just gonna take the suntan lotion and just, with a happy little smile on his face, pour it into his hand and start rubbing it on her.
You hear the squirt of the bottle.
Having vented some of her heat and now getting to like actually look at what's about to happen, Vitani is going to snort with a little bit of laughter.
Where is Zulamar of everything going on around him, even if he's not able to respond? Like, did he hear all of this conversation?
Oh yeah, and he was like, oh yeah, no, totally, you completely agree with this Fae. This Fae makes perfect sense. Like, you
have bullshit to do.
totally understand what's going on.
Why is he giving me Utah vibes right now? Baby first year Utah vibes.
Yes. Oh, Rhea's just gonna be like, and you are?
I don't give out my name for free.
Then how are we supposed to ask if you're actually a good person to anyone in town?
Who runs Sucrose Bay? They'll know.
Wait, repeat that? Who runs
Who
Sucrose
runs
Bay?
Sucrose Bay? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And how do we know that they're not being mind ensorcelled like our friend here?
Okay, so you guys are seriously, like, you ask so many questions. Guidebook will let you know not to give your name to anybody. That's like one of the first things on page 1. They'll talk to you and be fine as long as you read the guidebook. You guys are seriously harshing my fun. I want a tan.
Fine, go tan. We're gonna find one of these stupid guidebooks.
Oh, massaging suntan lotion. He's also giving her a massage too, because that's just Zulamar willingly, just being nice.
Above and beyond the boy.
Above and beyond.
Extra credit.
Oh my god.
He can tell she's getting stressed out, so he's like, let me give her a massage, and maybe that'll make her better. She'll stop yelling at my friends. His
So,
mom used to ask him for massages all the time.
I take it you guys go and walk down the path?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a steep slope. So anybody that feels they need to roll a dex saving throw.
I don't know. I think Vitani's good.
Another natural 20. 22.
Woo woo woo!
Wow.
Keep up
I
with notes
damn.
today.
The dice on D&D and Beyond are being very, very picky.
and Andrea, also natural 20.
Nuh-uh! What?
I'm so doomed.
You are, because the rest of this campaign.
Welcome to
What
his
is-
episode. Oh my god.
Alright, so it takes about 7 minutes to get from the top of this cliff down to the bottom. You do see a pathway, a little paved road. It's got benches and flowers and like cute little trees. And then further down the path, you guys do see a round, big bubbling fountain. And there are little kiosk stands everywhere, and they have little guidebooks And you see people that have like sunglasses and little backwards like caps on, and some people have like bathing suits, others are just in trunks, others are in cute little sundresses. Everybody's wearing something light and flowy, and they're walking around talking, and you see a variety of people.
Vitani is eyeing one of the backwards. I'm assuming they look like backwards, like baseball cap kind of hats.
Yeah.
Vitani is eyeing those. Very interested.
So are you guys looking for anything in particular, or are you looking for the kiosk, or what are you doing?
Mist is looking for a mark.
All right.
Heart still going to Marcus.
Who looks like they're not paying attention and rich.
Roll an investigation.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's not very good. 8.
8? That's pretty good. As you're walking by, you see a man maybe a little taller than, let's say, Ahsoka, who has a bunch of flowers flowing down the back of his hair and over one shoulder in like a big bouquet-like ponytail. And he seems just sort of fascinated by the lights, like one of the street lights. Got little fireflies floating around it. He seems utterly distracted, and his hands are busy scribbling in a notebook.
But does he look rich?
Nobody really looks rich here.
All right. It's worth a shot at least. Well, despite I maybe feeling a little bit bad about that 8, Mist is clearly thinking this is a good idea.
Okay.
And she's going to pick his pocket.
All right, roll a sleight of hand.
Let's hope it's good. Where's this? 15.
15. As you're walking by, you just kind of watch the little fireflies and slip your hand into this dude's pocket, and you pull it back out, and as you keep walking, you look at your prize, and it is a rock. A piece of glass, actually. Looks like a rock.
Fucking rocks again?
Piece of beach glass. But it has something carved onto it, but you don't recognize the symbol.
All right, well, she's gonna circle back to the group. And has anyone, like, can she look around to make sure no one noticed her? Or is that safe with the sleight of hand roll?
Let me see. Not yet. You're fine. Nobody noticed you.
She's gonna circle back and stand beside Augie and quietly palm this sea glass and say, look and be like, this is in someone's pocket. I think these people are paying with different rocks. Fucking rocks. And she'll hold it out to him.
Is there some way for me to see what type of rock material it is?
You can honestly, you can. You do sense a bit of magic coming off of it.
Let me just check something here so I can, could I use my knowledge of alchemy on this?
I don't think alchemy would work for this.
So I'm just throwing stuff out here. Smithing, cooking, tinkering. I mean, no, he's got knowledge of materials. I just want to know if any of them.
That's so many skills.
It's just
So
beach
many
glass.
skills.
You don't.
That doesn't mean anything to Augie.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's just glass. It's just smooth glass.
Could be
You said
obsidian.
there's something carved in it, though?
Yeah. So you recognize that
Cool.
it is smooth glass because you've seen like shards of glass make wind chimes in like industrial districts. So you recognize what it's
Okay.
made out of. But you don't
Well,
recognize the rune, other than the fact that it's magic?
I got identify, so I could do an identify ritual on the baby.
Good.
All right. Monocle comes down, flickers, flip, 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 flop, and I'll spend the 10 minutes and identify.
Alright, so are you just standing in the middle of the fountain, or are you gonna go sit on a bench, or...
Oh, I'm gonna sit on a bench. I'm gonna be comfortable when I do this.
Alright, so what are the rest of you doing while Augie spends 10 minutes staring at beach glass?
Mist will just like be there watching over in case someone is snooping on them.
Well,
And in
Also-
her moment of like, this is me blending in, she will cuff her sleeves.
I will also situate Andrea as to provide us shade.
amazing.
You guys not gonna go into the stores or check out the pamphlets or the kiosks or anything?
Vitani is going to wander into the stores,
Okay.
whichever one is closest.
Okay,
I was
the
gonna-
closest one. What are you gonna do, Ahsoka?
I was gonna check out the kiosks.
Okay. So, we'll go for Ahsoka first. You see the
Okay.
kiosks have pamphlets, like I said, like the Fae was telling you about. There's also maps of the area. There's sort of designation, like flyers for certain places, like restaurants or manatee tours, or just a bunch of just touristy pamphlets. Is there anyone in particular you want to pick up?
I think about it and I'm like, I just want all the pamphlets. So she just starts grabbing every single one.
Every
That's what they
single
are.
one.
Fair and valid. You want to look through any of them when you grab them?
Which ones
Will
were
it
they
be
again?
like everyone behind everyone, or just one of each? Because I hope you've just taken all of them. None left on the stand.
So I'm taking one of each.
There's a Sucrose Bay guide, and then there's the etiquette guide, which is what you assume the Fae was talking about. There's like hotspot places for food. There's things to do, sort of stuff.
I want to look at the etiquette real quick.
Okay. So, to sum it up, basically, etiquette.
Question.
Yeah.
Is this in down below writing? Or
It's in common.
Oh,
all
okay.
of these are in common.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, awesome.
So basically, etiquette. Summarizing. Pretty much almost everything run here is run by a Fae. And there's some rules to dealing with Fae. Fae are always right, even if they're wrong. Never argue with a Fae, you'll piss them off. They can kill you with a look. Fae are not kind. Fae do not deal well with rudeness. Don't give a Fae your name unless you want them to take you over. Don't accept a gift from a Fae unless you want them to own your soul. Do not tell a Fae thank you unless they say it first. Sometimes a Fae will think that they owe you something and that will piss them off, so if you deal with a transaction, make sure you close it. Basic knowledge of the Fae. Don't eat their food unless it's from a vendor, because all vendors are, you know, technically they have to be able to continue vending, otherwise they won't be able to get new blood in. But if it's just a stray Fae on the street, don't take the food.
Gotcha.
Basic rules for how you deal with the Fae. And also, there is a picture in the back of the book of Sugar, but in a sort of evening gown, but she's standing next to another woman who's shorter than her, but looks older, and has big, fluffy, pink hair, and she is standing next to a tall orc. And he has dark tan and green skin, and his arms are crossed, and he is in nothing but beach shorts, and he's grinning, and he has big, pretty blue eyes. And it says the founders of Sucrose Bay below it.
I'm right here. Hold on.
I was gonna ask, is there any other names besides the founders of Sucrose Bay, or is it just founders?
Founders.
Damn it! Don't make it easy here.
You do know that names are powerful.
Yes.
Is that all that is in the guidebook?
In the etiquette book? Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want like a guidebook, I can list off some of the places that are in there.
Yeah, I think Rhea's gonna grab like locations and like a map of town, I guess, if there's something there.
Alright, I will tell
needs
you
map vibes.
give me a sort of place that you're looking for and I'll tell you like the name of it. You got told the tailoring shop.
Yes. Is there like any like goods shop, like a mart or?
Yes. There is a farmer's market, which is Gardening Havana, or you could go to the adventuring market, which is Draw and Berryless. There's also an inn and tavern, which does sell some goods, but not like a lot. It's sort of like a gimmicky thing, and that's Fairy Sink.
And is there anything like
there's also
like
there's a magic shop. I was just about to say that. It's called Lucky Louie.
Rhea's gonna show it to Augie and just be like, "There's a magic shop, it seems. Maybe they have anything that we need on our travels."
Maybe, I don't know. It's worth checking out.
The post office is also listed on there because I know you guys are looking for the post office. It's just called the post office.
Zulamar is, so we have to wait for him to come back.
Sure.
Jeez.
Here is where they store the posts.
Here, I'll let you guys know the other places. You got Wine Yes Coaster, which is a bar and grill. There's an inn tavern, which I already told you is the Fairy Sink. There are 2 different smithies. There's Queen Margot's smithy, and the other smithy is the Noble Cool Fire. Down by the docks is Sarl and Men Rowing Company. You don't know what exactly goes on there. It just says docks. There's the Lumberyard, which is Natural Woods. There's a spa, which has 5 stars above it, and it's the Elegant Telly. There's an inn, which is the Snorris Day. That's the other inn. There's the Nautilus Portman Shipyard, which is where they do the sort of the manatee tours, the manta ray tours, like swimming with sharks, boat rides, pirate adventures, stuff like that. There's Dave's Viola and Strings, stuff like that.
Was the tailor somewhere listed?
Yes, that's Oath Tailoring.
Okay.
It's on there in the map / guidebook.
Rhea's just gonna look at everyone and be like, what now?
Well, Mist is just waiting to see what Augie finds out on her fancy rock. Want to see what's going on with this before I...
While you guys are doing that, Vitani, you wanted to go into a store.
Yes, she's wandered away.
Which store did you want to go into?
Probably a clothing shop.
So
or the
Oath
tailor
Tailoring?
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you can head into Oath Tailoring.
Okay. Go ahead in there. Probably won't turn out well.
It's a pretty shop. Smells like incense. There's wads of fabric like stuffed into like corners of this like rafter ceiling, and it's big and wide, and you see someone that's lounging on a glass tabletop that looks sort of like a register, and it's a male fae with a sort of half buzz cut, and the other half of his hair like flows and it goes down to his shoulders, and when you open the door, the bell above the door tinkles, and he goes, "What?" And he doesn't open his eyes, but he does lift his hand and just sort of flourish it.
I've already forgotten everything you said in that guidebook.
It's Ocean tailoring.
Good luck, champ.
Oh, are you talking about how to deal with Fae?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Drake,
Standard street rules apply.
yeah, Drake, would you write like the standard rules for Fae in Dice Jail?
Yes, please.
Although I don't know if Vitani would have listened or heard about them.
Rule 1, don't be Zul.
Zulamar's just such baby. Zulamar's the longer Zulamar. You asshole. Oh, don't give out your name. Don't be rude. Don't say thank you first. Give me the boy. Don't ask. Is it also rude to ask for someone's name?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of rude to ask for somebody's name. Except for Fae can do it, but humans and mortals can't.
Oh yeah,
Rude.
don't eat free food unless it's from a vendor.
But
That's right.
food from a vendor isn't going to be free, because there's going to be a transaction for it.
Right, but like, don't take. There's a transaction, and it always finalize your transactions.
Mm.
Because Rule 8 Fae can just kill you.
They can.
Agreed.
You expect the Fae, in the world of wild magic, to take things seriously. They've learned how to harness this shit.
Don't take cursed weapons.
If we're sharing notes.
Cabana boy.
So, for the people that can't see Dice Jail, I'm just gonna read out the rules, if Drake is done writing them. Are you done writing them yet?
For now.
Okay. Rule 1, don't be Zulamar. Rule 2, Zulamar is no longer Zulamar. Rule 3, don't give them your name. Rule 4, see Rule 3, Cabana Boy. Rule 5, don't be rude, Augie. Rule 6, don't say thank you. Rule 7, don't eat free food. Rule 8, they can just kill you. Rule 9, these rules are fucking bullshit. Rule 10, seriously, fuck this. Rule 11, Vitani, if you ever let Cabana Boy live this down, I will never let you live this down. Alright, so, Vitani, what do you do?
Okay. Hold on. I got food in my mouth.
No worries. Take your time.
So Vitani's gonna walk into the shop. She was not given a brief on these rules. She
Nope.
wandered off before the pamphlet was acquired. So let's see if she can skirt by any of them. Obviously, when she walks in and the guy gives this Fae gives his delightfully overjoyed greeting, she's just gonna pop her head around a rack or whatever the fuck is set up in the shop and be like, "Hi, I was told I needed a better wardrobe for the weather here, and this was the place to get it."
Your words seem to spark something in this Fae, because he immediately sits up and his head whips to look at you, and he goes, "Oh my god, you were told correct. What are you wearing?"
She's gonna walk over to where I'm assuming he's like chilling behind like a counter sort of
Oh no,
thing,
he's
right?
laying on the counter.
He's laying on the counter. That's even better.
Yeah.
So she's going to walk closer to the
Is
counter.
he laying in like Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park? Lean.
I mean,
Yeah.
he
Oh
is
my god,
now.
is he?
He is now.
Ahsoka. Listen to me. You can't set Vitani up like this, okay? You can't.
Too late.
This is dangerous. This is a fae.
This is what happened last time she walked into a shop with an attractive person running the shop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a wild night. Auga! Fuck! I am so sorry to everybody watching this on YouTube because I'm pretty sure what I just did will probably blow out your eardrums.
Hello to the 3 people that watch this, 2 of which are in the chat.
Shush. So, listen to me. This man could hassle me any which way he wanted to. And it would not be a problem. I know I know! It's Jeff Goldblum!
Alright, back
It's
on
not my
task, back on
fault.
task.
Right. Jesus Christ. Listen, could one of you do something about Augie, please? I'm trying to get back on task. It's not working. Anyways, she is going to approach the gorgeous fae, reclining on this counter so that he may get a full inventory of what she currently has.
He's going to throw his legs over the edge of the counter. He's still gonna sit on the counter, and he's going to tap, like, put his hand up and, like, sort of tap, like, his cheek and go, yeah, so what you're wearing is way too much. Like, it's pretty, but it's too much. You're gonna overheat. So, are, like, you a dress person, or a one piece, or a bikini, or you are, like, what are you?
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I've never been to a place like this before. I'm not entirely sure what are you doing? You could close the door. Sorry, she is hauling a mattress up the stairs.
Oh?
I'm not
I was just watching her trying to finagle it past the Sorry. Anyways, back to what she's saying. She I've never actually been to a place like this. So I don't exactly have a typical thing I would wear.
Okay, so you're, like, a tourist.
Unfortunately.
Gotcha.
That seems to be the label I've been slapped with.
Okay, so I can do you a deal, and the deal will be, you give me, I don't know, let's say, like, 10 days of your life, and I will let you try on literally everything until you find something that you like.
10 days.
They can be days you've already lived.
No, wait. No, I hold on a second. Out of character. I've heard of fucking deals like this. This is shady as shit.
Oh, yeah.
This is shady as shit.
Oh, yeah. This is
Wait, what was the deal?
To give him 10 days of Vitani's life, and it could be 10 days that she's already lived. Listen, I watched the third Shrek movie, okay?
Wait, did she forget those 10 days?
You don't know.
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm not about to have Vitani's entire existence erased, okay? I've seen the third Shrek movie. I've seen what happens when you agree to deals like this.
But has Vitani?
No.
I see my name was changed. I just noticed.
Yes. No, Vitani hasn't.
You gave your name to a fae. You can't keep your old one.
God damn it.
What you gonna do, Red?
Hmm.
I I mean, she's given up some other weird shit.
She has given up weird shit. Honestly, well, I don't know. What would be better, 10 days of her past or 10 days of the future? Is it possible to give up 10 days you haven't lived yet?
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
What if... Okay, so Vitani's gonna kind of pace in a circle while she thinks about it. And she's gonna ask, okay, can I specify when you're gonna take 10 days?
I mean, you can, but I may not listen. If I get bored, I mean. Like, if you can entertain me while you're talking, sure, I can strike a deal with you. But if I get bored, I'll just take whatever. I mean, if you say yes, I'm not a barbarian. Like, not like a barbarian. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be, like, offensive.
No, not at all. I get what you're... Question, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Can Vitani roll to try and sense whether or not this person is into feminine presenting people?
You want a gaydar or not? The NPC?
Yeah!
Meanwhile, Zulima is still massaging lotion into Sugar's skin and totally oblivious to his best friend right now.
She's gonna be like, "Are you a Doja Cat fan?
Are you a Doja Cat fan?
Do you listen to Girl and Red? Go for it.
Okay, no.
Roll for
Okay.
it.
Seriously though,
if you get above a 15, I'll tell you.
Okay. All right. Honestly,
Swear to God.
the question she will ask will be, "Are you a Doja Cat fan?" That's my code.
Doja Cat or
doesn't
Doja
matter.
Cat equivalent.
Or Doja Cat equivalent. That is a natural 20! Gee, look, it's a natural 20!
Not. I can confirm.
Yes!
Alright, let me find my pen and I'll write down Gaydar Vitani.
I can't hear you guys.
Vitani Gaydar.
Excellent.
So you get the feeling that this creature has been alive for a very long time and they just don't fucking care.
I like that.
They will go for anything if they want it, but if they don't, they just don't care.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a very... That's a good way to look at it, I think. Okay.
The pansexual flag is probably flying somewhere around the fucking shop.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Just not 20 to fucking Gaydar check. Okay. All right. So I gotta figure out how to word this now. So what was it he said
About
something about entertaining him?
Yeah, if you can entertain him while you're talking, he'll just let you pick the days. That otherwise, if he gets bored, he's just gonna ignore what you said and just take 10 days.
Fair. Oh my goodness, stinky. Gee, good God. She's hitting a vape. By the way, for context. Leashes, I need to make...
You need to make baby leashes for all of your children.
Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna backfire horribly, but I also hope not. I hope that this net carries on into this exchange concerning the gaydar shit. So, oh. Let's see. Okay, 10 days, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, it, in my opinion, would probably serve you far better. Take 10 days, live.
You cut out.
Why? I want to die.
We heard 10 days.
Great. Vitani just said, I think it would be much more fun for you to take 10 days that I haven't lived yet.
You say that, and the face smiles. And at first it's like a reassuring smile, but the longer it goes on, the creepier it gets. And it's a little unnerving, but then they stop and they go, sure, I'll take it. Done. Deal. Let's try you on
Okay.
with a little sundress first. And he gets off of the counter, and he brings over a bunch of flourishy, flowy dresses. And while you try on a bunch of things, let's go back to Zulamar. You are cozy, and it's nice up here, and you're just kind of chill, and you're hanging out with your new best friend. And you're like, you know what? This is great. Everything's cool. And you blink, and you are sitting next to Augie on a bench. And you have your senses back.
And he still remembers what happened?
Oh yeah, and you still feel fondly about it. Augie, the rock in your hand is a light source detector.
Head it back to Mist, and I say it's a light source detector. It detects light sources.
So is it money or not? And she's gonna like tap the rock, expecting it's gonna do something.
Yeah, I don't know how it works or exactly what use it is. Considering we have eyes, but you know, it detects light sources. You figure it out.
Mist is gonna hold it up and point it. Is there some sort of light? Like she's just
Like
gonna hold it
the
up and point it at the sun and see what happens.
Oh my god.
You feel in your palm a sort of tap tap on the other side of the rock.
And she's gonna like take it down or like take it out of her hand and look at the other side of the rock, like the side that felt like tapped her.
Nothing there.
Well, I guess that works. Still don't know if this is gonna do me much good here though. I don't know. And she's just gonna like stuff it in her pocket.
I don't know if it might be useful if there's a light source that's deactivated. I don't know. I'm just trying to be charitable to the dumb thing.
Point it
Alright.
at one of these street lamps, Zilmar says.
We'll take it out of her pocket and point it at the street lamp.
As soon as the rune faces street lamp, you feel the tap tap in your palm again.
Did the same thing.
Now point it at
Yep.
something that's not a light.
She's gonna point it at Zulamar and just glare at him.
You feel a tap tap.
Did it again.
See a light source?
I don't know. Maybe you're brighter than you look.
Thanks, I think.
Any other experiments you want me to do?
Don't know.
All right.
Has everyone found the guidebooks and whatnot?
Yeah, we found the guidebook. Batani's off to engage in commerce. I don't know where the rest of them are. They toddled off while I was, busy trying to be helpful, and they're
Rhea's
off
still there.
probably.
Yeah, Rhea's still there
Of
with
course,
you.
because
Where's Ahsoka?
Rhea has sense. Yeah, where is Ahsoka? Where are?
is Ahsoka?
I'm going
So-
to cast message to Ahsoka. Hey, where are you? You're not killing another god, are you?
Gee, thanks. No. Ahsoka has just been standing at the kiosk, just staring at the books, the little pamphlets.
Zulima's gonna get up and grab them himself, and especially the etiquette one. He's gonna be like, "Are these free? Oh, is there?" He's gonna look around. Does he see like a price point for these little booklets?
There's no price. You get the feeling that these are free booklets because they're just kind of
Okay.
out in the open. Nobody's like guarding them or anything.
Cool. Then Zulima's gonna pocket one of everything.
Do any of those books say something about this fancy rock?
Not that you can
Would it?
see.
I think it's just a
Where-
fancy rock.
Zulima's just gonna go. Where did she get it?
I found it.
Huh.
Yeah, if you look hard enough, you can find a lot of cool things.
Really?
And she is just going to
Zulima's just gonna
walk away
squint
from
at
that
him.
conversation before he asks any more questions.
He's just gonna squint at her as she walks away.
So I need the people that are still in the plaza to roll me a perception check.
I
Oh, mother.
think I misheard you, but I heard anyone still in the closet?
Plaza.
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 Is that us?
Plaza.
Yes.
You're still in the plaza. Everybody pretty much but Vitani.
Really, Drake?
We got 15. Can I type, please? No. There we go.
That would be a 21.
Ooh. Typing something. Yes, Red. I was actually just typing that to you. 100%. That's what you can. That you got it. It's yours. Also, make sure you read the message that you got in Dice Jail. All right. So, who's rolling for Rhea?
Me.
Okay.
Let me do that. I'm gonna put them next to each other because otherwise I'm gonna get lost. Perception. Ooh. +4 is 19 for Rhea.
Okay, so Mist, Rhea, Ahsoka. You guys hear this sort of delightful commotion of people going, "Oh hi, oh hi, oh hi," just all of them greeting someone. And you turn and you see Sugar coming down with her beach towel over her arm and her little umbrella tucked under her other arm, and she's smiling and waving. And you notice, as she's doing this, as she's getting closer and closer to you, a man steps out of a shop, a very familiar black-skinned elf with green hair and long pointed ears that have a hook in one end. And he stops and he looks at this elf, or at this fae, and you can't see his face, but you can see hers, and she lights up and she goes, baby! Oh! I didn't know you were coming! And she flutters over really quick to this very familiar elf.
Oh. Rhea's just gonna stare for a second and just be like, that's the butter, the one that sold us all those things out of his cart and was incredibly rude. And she's gonna point it out to everybody. So
I mean, it looks like it's butter.
and then Zulimar's gonna look and be like, oh yeah, that's the man that gave me that black book when the little white kid messed with my head.
Oh, great.
Uh, but the Fae lady, she's nice.
I stand by my oh great, this should be fun.
What are you guys doing? Oh, Drake's typing.
I'm still not. I have to listen back to the episode that Zulmar was not present for to refresh myself on what. Wait. The founders on the
Mhm.
back. It wasn't butter on the back. You said it was like a large orc man.
It was a large orc, yes.
Okay, so they're not the same person. Cool. I'm just not certain what Zulmar knows about butter at this point.
I don't know what Zulmar knows about butter either.
I don't know. Red, I don't remember. Did you? Because the problem is listening to the prison episode, but also having listened to the other episode, they're bleeding together. So I can't remember what Vitani actually told the group and what only was spoken to Vitani. Vitani never mentioned when talking about what she had heard from Luvian about who butter is. Correct?
Oh.
What is that sound?
Yeah, I thought I was imagining this the whole time. This weird tape
Sounds
rewind
Is
noise.
that Caesars too?
what it sounds
Alright.
like.
Red, out of character, your mic sounds like it's a little tiny chipmunk.
Wait, is that Red trying to talk? Because it sounds like a chipmunk. Because it sounds to me like a chipmunk, but like sometimes it sounded like a VHS tape being rewound, like really high pitched.
Damn!
Jesus! Not my little rat! My little hamster!
You do still have your little Fey rat.
I do have my little Fey rat. Does the Fey rat need... does the Fey rat think, the same as a regular Fey?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, that came out far more normal.
Yeah,
Is the microphone?
Now you sound good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's working now. Your version of Cheezers thinks more like an animal than a Fey, like, humanoid.
Oh, thank God.
At least says that they heard dolphin. By the way, Ellie, you can message in the dice jail. That should be cool.
Yeah, just know that it is being recorded, so heads up. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable if you, like, don't want it to be recorded.
So, Red, what were you saying about what Vitani told them? I don't recall. Because I remember what Luvian said. But I don't remember if Vitani related that to everyone.
I'm trying to remember if butter was discussed. I have a feeling butter was not brought up.
I don't think it was.
Butter was not brought up. Vitani knows, but Vitani isn't there.
Didn't say that.
Yeah, she's
No, but I was trying to remember if, like, when Vitani, they were all having that conversation in the Sun Goddess Temple.
Yeah, no, I don't think
if
butter was
Vitani explained it then. Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay,
but,
all right.
But Augie did just send a message to Red.
Vitani.
To Vitani, yeah.
Yeah, so Vitani, if you want to say you find what you want really fast, because I'm pretty sure with a Fae's help you would find it really fast.
Yeah.
Shake on your deal if you want to start heading back.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you start heading back. You can pop in whenever you feel like, you know. You did see pics of him on the computer, but you weren't sure because, you know, it was
He was younger.
Yeah.
And weird.
And also, he had black hair, not green.
Out of character me and Zul'Amar me are having an argument here. Like, He's good. Okay, Zulimar's gonna look at Augie and go, I want to go ask him about the fog lab, but I have a feeling that would be a bad idea, and apparently I've made bad ideas already today.
Father, hold my hand. I've made poor choices, Father.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's like, I have been too friendly with people up to this point, and it has not done me any good. So
Well, if it makes you feel any more emboldened, Vitani just said that she's on her way and she needs some sort of diversion or stall, and she did it in all capital letters, and I have a migraine, and that hurt a lot.
well, I mean, I could just go talk to the Fey lady since now I'm more under my own control.
Did you read the rules on how to do that?
Yes. Be polite. Don't actually give my name. Don't say thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
You can go. You have my permission to go.
Okay. Also, where are the children? Because Zulimar's always trying to be aware of where the children are.
They went with Vitani.
Okay, so they're with Vitani. All right.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to make certain they're, where they should be.
I'm going to retroactively say that because you were so generous with your payment, Vitani,
Yes.
Yuji and Obara now have little beach sandals.
Oh, bless.
So Zulma is going to approach, and just approach it in a way that hopefully he can get in her line of sight.
Okay, that's gonna be a little hard considering she's hanging off of Butter's shoulders and making out with him aggressively in the middle of the walkway.
God.
Okay. He's just gonna hesitate. Like, he knows if this is Vitani, how he would react, but this isn't his adoptive sister, so.
He's just kind of awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, he's like, he kind of like stops when they start macking lips, and then so he's not like immediately nearby them. He's sort of just a few steps away from Augie, and just kind of like, I think he looks back and he goes, I think they're stalled for the minute, but should it come to it, I will go and approach them. So yeah, he's just gonna stand there and keep them in his line of sight, but not stare directly at them because he knows that's rude.
Right.
Or at least that's his understanding of rude.
So, a few minutes pass. Vitani, if you would like to come back, you are back.
Excellent.
Would you like to share with the class what you're wearing, or do you just, whatever?
Oh, I'm going to share with the class what Vitani is wearing.
Oh, please. Zulimar's going to watch as she approaches.
I'm going to have to commission art of her in this now.
Of course.
It is a swimsuit!
Nice. Zulimar's just going to blink and be like, honestly, that's just as much skin as you normally show.
Right? I kind of like it.
It suits you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is going to make
Now-
us less conspicuous, if you say so.
Considering it's how most people here are wearing
What to say,
bikinis and bathing suits and little
wait.
sundresses, yeah, basically.
What is Butter wearing?
Butter is in a set of swim trunks and one of those, like... It's like not a Hawaiian button-up, it's just a plain black button-up, but it's...
Unbuttoned?
Yeah.
Hot.
Zulima's gonna nod his head towards them subtly and just be like, you wanted us to delay them.
And Vitani cannot... I'm assuming this is still part of the whole cannot explain why deal because this part wasn't figured out about her talk with Luvian, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So she's just going to mimic like her mouth is shut.
Zulema's immediately going to nod and go, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going to remember the spell insulting them, so he's just going to nod his head.
Yes.
They've
I
stopped
had it
making out, by the way. They're just kind of
They
talking and being cute.
Okay. I had an intrusive thought about how to go about opening a line of communication that they probably wouldn't want to immediately shut. And that is to walk right up to both of them, face Butter specifically, and just say, and it is Luvian, right? That's the right one that she was talking to. I'm always gonna get the names mixed up.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Luvian. Okay,
Luvian,
so
Luvian is the god.
The
Butter-
ghost, the god that you've been talking to. Butter is...
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Vitani's gonna walk right up to them. And and she's just gonna flat out say, with no context and no immediate follow-up of explanation, she's just gonna tell them Luvian and see if that gets their attention.
So you say
That-
the
that-
name.
Yes.
There is no reaction from Butter other than he sees you and he nods and he looks back at this Fae. But this Fae tenses up and turns around and gives you this look that says, don't fucking open your mouth. She doesn't say a thing, but she just looks at you. And Butter goes, what's going on? You okay, babe? And she just won't say anything. She's just looking at you, Vitani.
Okay. So that's a sensitive button. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this also falls under the she cannot talk about it. Or does it not apply to them?
She knows. Sugar knows. Remember?
Sugar, that's yeah. That's right. That's right.
And then I think... Because I think Luvian told Vitani Butter doesn't know. Like, he's... Didn't he say something about Butter not remembering who he is? I don't know. I'm going to re-listen to those later.
I need to re-listen to that. I swear I just did, and now I've already forgotten.
Is there anything else you were going to do besides get glared at?
That was as far as I had planned. I just wanted to see what reactions that name would get out of each of them.
Gotcha. So the Fae is going to reach out and just put her hand on your wrist and go, sweetie, we need to have a conversation. And she's going to look back at Butter and go, baby, would you hold that thought for like, I don't know, a minute? I'll be right back, okay? And Butter goes, yeah, sure, whatever you want. And she's going to very gently start leading you toward the other side of the street.
Okay.
And she's going to
I'll
stop.
That's fine.
And she's going to look at you and make sure that she is facing away from Butter. And she goes, I'm gonna need you to never fucking say that again. Because if you sit there and continue to talk about shit that is going to make his brain hurt, I'm going to make you stop existing. He does not deserve that. That was rude.
Okay. I just needed to confirm something, and now I have. And I am sorry for bringing that up in front of him. The last thing I want is any sort of, how did you put it, brain hurt?
Yeah, sorry, I probably just overreacted, but like, he's been through a lot, okay?
Yeah, I've heard a bit about that, actually.
How? And she's like smiling a little.
I'm a little unclear on how much information is safe to share with you after the whole thing suntan lotion.
Wow, okay. Species much.
You literally made him put suntan lotion on you for giving you his name.
I mean, that's literally how my species works.
But you know what? I'm not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there
I
right
mean,
now.
I'm not shitting on you for, like, setting on fire whenever you fucking want.
True?
So don't shit on me for following the nature of my fucking species. I really like you.
Out of character, I'm laughing. Vitani is just, she's a little like, okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, you know what? Fine. You ask how I know all these things?
Yeah.
He told
He, as in...
He as in Luvian. And she's
As
gonna
in
lower
Lulu?
I guess.
But, like, how are you talking to him?
Funny. It's a whole.
They're my best friend brother person.
Well, he's kind of currently inhabiting / possessing / kind of sitting somewhere in the recesses of my little brother's consciousness, like
Haunting him.
just haunting him a little bit. And I got to have a conversation with him.
Vitani.
Hold on. Bzz, bzz. Oh yeah, and this, and she's gonna whip out her fourth wall stone. He talks to me through this a lot, actually.
The Fae is going to look at that and go, "You little shitter! Oh my god! I'm so glad you did that. You totally. I knew you would listen to me if I told you to do it. You dumbass." So
I
you're
feel like
here
that's
because
like the third person.
you're here like Lulu wants you here. So that means. Oh, gross! You guys want to go to that stupid fucking defunct lab? Ew! I thought you wanted to be here for something cool. Boo.
Listen, as cool as this place is, and as much as I'm enjoying myself here, yeah, that's just kind of our whole point of being here.
Great. So I guess just like get all of your friends together and then I'll tell you what you need to know. Ugh, gross. Like, you guys couldn't have done this on like a cool day. You had to do it on like a boring one. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So Vitani is going to basically just do what Sugar says and corral everybody with I think I may have found us some information on how to get where we're going next. I may have done a thing.
I'll be the judge of that.
Zulima's gonna be like, "Ugh, I was going to go talk to Butter. Anyway, Ahsoka, do you have something else you had to do that involved something around here?
I have to talk to Sugar. But
Well, she's
Wait,
Well, we don't know her name.
Yeah, you don't know her name yet.
I don't know where I don't know where the Sugar is.
So, all right,
Oh.
let me get our list straight. So we have information, Vitani has, about where we need to go, but we still need to go to the post in the office. We have to find the people to deliver the egg, and then find this Sugar person.
the egg is of priority.
Is it?
also happen to know that this Fae says that they know everyone in this town. So maybe they can
Right.
help you.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Let's go back and
talk to her. All right. So Vitani is lead the way, and we'll try to knock everything out at once.
So I take it all of you gather together and you go over to where Butter and Sugar have found a cute little restaurant, and they're sitting on the patio and they're sharing a little drink together with one straw, and she's giggling at something he said, and he's playing footsie with her beneath the table. So what would you guys like to do as you approach?
So let's go lean over to Red, to Vitani, and just go, I prefer your relationships better.
You prefer my what? No, out of
When
character.
you-
I didn't understand what you said.
when he's basically trying to imply that when Vitani's dating people, he prefers watching her with whoever she's with over how Sugar's acting with
Oh, okay.
Butter.
I see you. Okay.
My days of respecting Miss dating privacy entirely have come to a firm middle.
Okay. So, am I correct in assuming that Vitani must go and retrieve Sugar and let her know that they're all here?
If you make eye contact with her, she will wave you guys over and make room at the table, and Butter will get up and sort of kiss her on the forehead and just sort of walk away.
Okay.
You get the feeling that she's told him she's having a meeting.
Noted. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go that route then.
Sit down at the table, Zulma's gonna go, does he recognize us?
Like, are you asking me that?
I'm just curious.
I
To anybody,
mean,
do you think he recognizes us from before?
like, I'm on his dick, I'm not in his head. I don't know.
Oh my.
Vitani is gonna reach across the table and hold her fist out for a fist bump because
To Sugar or to, like, Zulma or something?
Sugar understands fist bump language.
Oh yeah, Sugar's fist bumps you without question.
Behind Vitani's back, Zulma's just gonna kind of make his fist meet his other fist, just in case.
So, you guys have an actual mission here, right? Like, what's up? Tell me the tea. Spill it or sip it, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Zulma's gonna look around and be like, is anybody else comfortable speaking to her, or do you all want me to say what we need to say?
Let's
Get this
turn to
look.
them and be like, you can
Cool.
talk to her. It's fine.
Anything regarding one of our things we can't talk about to her unless unless reasons. So, that's safe unless it's not. So
What?
anything involving the gods, remember, we can't talk about.
Oh, are you guys talking about, like, the wish spell? From your silence, you are. Like, I know about it, it's fine. So, for context, my internet just went out. I'm still recording. Nobody can hear me. I'm trying to get the internet back. I'm gonna stop the recording and then I will be right back.